I don't know how you keep doing this. I give up.
Anyway, how was your holiday in Kashmir?
My holiday was great. The valley was amazing and the people were so sweet. But you know my friend Arman calls dad. He was a bit upset with me.
Why? What did you do?
So he threw a huge party for all of us and the food was delicious. But hear this out. There's this local mushroom that apparently costs a bomb, and I mean it's a delicacy but I didn't like it. And he just couldn't believe it that I didn't like it. So
The taste or aroma of a particular item is not so important. It's the combination of ingredients and, of course, the setting, the company, the mood. Would you like to hear a food story?
I absolutely love food stories.
So let me tell you about the four friends of a food dish.
Okay.
It's an old story. I was only 6 years old, 1964. And that was the year when, in the summer of that year, my mother's two youngest sisters got married within a month of each other in Allahabad. And the entire family met up there, and the family contingent actually stayed there through the month. And there was lots of fun and festivity. And I remember going once with a couple of my very mischievous elder cousins on a boat in the Sangam. And they had their fun trying to drown me in the swirling waters. So after the first marriage, the elders decided that they needed somewhat lighter food before the next marriage arrived. And they requested the Maharaj. The Maharaj is the head cook, to consider that and make something lighter. So when evening came, there were lots of us children, and we were served first. We were seated in the spacious courtyard on the ground with mats, and in front of us were these big round steel plates. So one of the servers, a huge man with a big belly, came and stood in front of me. And I was only 6 years old, but I was a big lad. And he was wearing a white dhoti. He had a big paunch, and he was carrying a huge bhagona with a matching ladle. And he bent in front of me, and he poured out a huge mountain of khichdi onto my steel thali. But he kept standing bent, and then he took his fist and he punched a hole in that khichdi so that it became like a volcano with a crater. And he still kept standing bent in front of me as he poured out some condiments around the mountain of khichdi. And while bending and looking me in the eye, he sang, "Khichdi ke char yaar, dahi papad ghee achar." And I must tell you, it was sumptuous, it was brilliant, it was really tasty. So many years later, just a few years ago, when I heard that some people have suggested that khichdi is considered India's national dish, I was not surprised. I think it's a brilliant dish. So that's where I learned the joys of khichdi.
इसीलिए मेरे फेवरेट शेफ एंथनी बॉर्डेन कहे गए that good food is very often, even most often, simple food.
Absolutely. रत्ना, आज खिचड़ी बना देना.
और साथ में
दही, पापड़,
घी और
अचार.
अचार.
We'll be back next week with the next episode. Please like and comment below. And if you like a lot, do share.
Also, subscribe to our channel Qisse so that you don't miss out on any kissa By the OG.
YOE.
What's YOE?
Years of experience.